over x squared minus x minus 6.
Okay, tell me what the problem is with this one before we start. Will, what you think? Look up top. Okay, I do have to put it in the thing. But what's the problem? 0302. You're exactly right. What is that called? Placeholders. It needs placeholders. You're exactly right. I'm sorry. I heard you saying 03, but I thought you were just yelling randomly like you normally do. So, explain it, Grayson. How does she know she needs to use placeholders? I got the 4, right? But then I don't have a 3 or a 2, but I have a 1. That's right. So I got 0x to the third plus 0x squared. Y'all are jerks. All right, what do you multiply x squared by to get x to the 4th? X squared, right? That's right. You put it in the squares. This is why I needed those placeholders, right? It's going to help me as I divide this polynomial. So now, multiply around, right? X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. X squared times x is negative x to the 3rd. X squared times negative 6. And I'm subtracting all of this. Okay? 0x cubed minus negative x cubed. Yep, you get x to the 3rd. 0x squared minus negative 6x squared. Positive 6x squared. Drop down the next one. And now do everything all over again. What do I multiply x squared by to get x to the 3rd? X. It goes up top and it's positive, yes? Now I multiply around. X times x squared is x to the 3rd. X times negative x squared. And x times negative 6, negative 6x. Subtract everything. 6x squared minus negative x squared. 7x squared. What are y'all laughing at? Negative 13x minus negative 6x is negative 7x. Drop down the last one. Now what do you multiply x squared? 7. That goes up top. Multiply around. Which means what? What's it mean when they all cancel out like that? No remainder. It goes in evenly, right? Do you like it? A lot of kids. Once you get this, it's fun. We are today. Give me a random problem that is divided by a linear binomial. I want you to give me one. Okay, give me the problem. Oh, give me another one. Give me one that's a linear binomial that does not have a leading coefficient. It's just a leading coefficient of 1. Okay, but I wanted to do one you already have. That's okay. All right. Let's do this together, long division. Do I need any placeholders? 3, 2, what? What goes in first? X times what gives me 4x to the third? 4x squared, right? Goes here. Multiply around. Subtract everything. 10x squared. What now? Positive 10x up top. Multiply around. What happens now? I brought it down. What times x gives me 4?
4 over x minus
Nothing. 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 What does that tell me? Right. That tells me that that is my remainder, which means it's plus. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Everybody agree? Let me show. No. What part are you confused about? Do your smart guys. Grayson. Where are you? Which step are you stuck on? Well, 10 where? The pink 10 up top? This, yeah, we didn't have this problem. This is not on your sheet. Oh, okay. All right, look, I ran through this quickly because I'm going to show you a shortcut with these, okay? To help you. No, because it only works sometimes. So since that, who left that door?
You walk out without filling out the smart pad. You're in trouble. I got more in my front. I'm sorry, I can't see.
All right. Synthetic division. This only can be used when you divide by x plus a number, or yes, x minus a number. There can be no exponents and there can be no leading coefficients on x, okay? It's just x plus a number, x minus a number. That's it. So, I know, you don't need any more days off. So does this problem lend itself to synthetic division?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's divided by x minus 1. Okay, now, one thing to note with synthetic division, placeholders, in log division, if you don't include a placeholder, you can still make your way back to the right answer, but in synthetic division, if you don't have placeholders, your answers are wrong. Okay, so placeholders are required in synthetic division. Now you might see this and go, oh, but wait, I understand long division. I'm just going to keep doing long division, and that's fine. But we're going to get to a point where you're going to have to be able to do synthetic division soon. So you might as well go ahead and learn it.
when I go through like overall.
Well, some problems can only be done long division. Like if you're not dividing by x plus something or x minus something, then you have to do long division.
If you have a coefficient there, but you have to do long.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, you know when I go home, I don't do homework. I do film work.
All right. I'm going to set this up. Stay with me. The first time you see it, you go, I don't want to do that. But then you'll start getting used to it. And these go really quick. Okay. All right. I'm going to use this same example so that you see we get the same thing. But let me set up here. Here's what you're going to do. Take this number, but with the opposite sign. It's got to be the opposite sign. Okay. You don't even have a binder, do you? Oh, you do.
Really?
Say that again. Friday.
Oh my God!
What's Friday?
Friday's the end of the 9 week.
Wait, do you have like a major grade or something in this class?
Please, I beg.
You ready? You got a copy?
69.
All right. Opposite sign would be a positive one. I'm going to do an upside down division sign. Upside down division. A 1.
Okay, Matthew.
There you go. It's like trying to herd squirrels into a...
One squirrel.
It's not just one squirrel. There are several squirrels in here. There's one rabid squirrel. Then there's squirrels. Okay. All right. Now, think about there being room for 2 rows of numbers inside this little upside down division sign, yes? Shut the door. I told you didn't have to sit, but you have one little rectangle there to stand in. All right. Why are you offended, Fenton? All right. The coefficients of what's on top, including placeholders. Read them to me. 4. Oh, no. Hold on. 6, -10, and 4. Shh. Sit down. Does everybody see where those numbers came from? Are you confused? Okay, well, it's not confusing yet, but it's fixing to be confusing. All right. Here's what we're going to do. There's a pattern to this, and you just have to remember the pattern. Okay. Pre-calc. Calculus. All right. Drop the first term. Right there. Yes. All right, look. Listen, it's a pattern. You got to listen. Drop. Multiply. What do you get? It goes up here and you add. What's 6 plus 4? And the pattern repeats. Drop, multiply, add. Multiply, add. Multiply, add. Multiply, add. It's constant, okay? So drop, multiply, add. Multiply, add. Multiply, Add, yeah. Now, look at this and look at the answer that we got when we did long division. Tell me what you notice. Okay, we have a remainder of 4. Bella's absolutely right. Look, that remainder of 4, that remainder. This is my remainder constant column. Tell me what else you notice. 0, I've got a 0. What else? Look at the answer and look at what, that's right. These are the coefficients of the answer. And so what I do, if this is my remainder, this is my constant. This one has an x on it. This one has x squared. If I had another column, guess what it would be? X cubed. Another one would be x to the 4th, and so on and so forth, okay? So the answer, when I divide this, would be, and you have to be able to correctly interpret your answer, 4x to the 2nd plus 10x plus, and then I take my remainder and always divide it by what I divided by to start with.
Wait, what do you do with the 0? Where is the x?
I was taking.
What do you do with the 0?
Because I do that a lot. I did that before when I was talking to another teacher. I was replaying something in my head while she was talking, and then she stopped at the end of it. She asked the question, and I went,
Hey, what do you do with the 0? The 0.
It's a constant. It's a 0 constant.
Yeah, I know. Where do you write
So
it?
look at this. It doesn't have a constant in it. The answer is just what she
Wait,
leaves
so
it
you
off.
have to do that and then that?
No, I was just showing you how you
Okay,
get
so what do you
the
do with
same.
the why? So the 0 just disappears? Look at this.
What happens when you do one? That's not, I was saying if there were more columns, that's what they would be. So you always start, all right, listen up, because this might be questions you have. Start from the very, very, very far right column, right? And then that gets labeled as remainder, always. And then you move to the left. Remainder, constant, x squared, and then it counts up. All right, look. Let me show you how quick these are. Everybody always does this whenever I give. I used to give like 50 of them, and they are so quick once you learn how to do it. So we're going to go through it together. All right, I apologize for the way it's run. It's landscape instead of. Look at number 1. N to the 4th minus 16n cubed plus 57n squared plus 32n plus 68. Imagine if you had to do this long division. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that would take forever. Okay, but how do I know that I can do synthetic division on this one? N minus 7. It is a variable plus or minus a number. There's no exponents, there's no coefficients, yes? All right, so let's set it up. First of all, before I set it up, okay.
First of all, what?
This is number 1 on your homework paper.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, wait, I did it wrong.
We say we don't have to do, like, half the question.
Oh. Open the door. Oh, it is? No, it's not Tuesday. It's Monday.
We have, what's it called, enrichment.
First block enrichment. So you will get to see your first block for a little bit. All right. Grayson, do you need a placeholder? 4, 3, 2, 1, constant. I'm good. What number goes outside the upside down division? Positive 7, right? Give me the first row of numbers. 1. All right. Drop it because it's hot. Y'all didn't even laugh at that. I lost my touch light. Thank you, Finley. Okay, drop the first term. Multiply and add. All right, so you drop the first one. You multiply and add. What's negative 16 plus 7? Negative 9. Multiply negative 63 and add. I feel like I'm in an 80s aerobics class. And multiply. And add. And multiply. Okay. What do you get? Negative or 6. Multiply. Positive. Oh, it's negative. Multiply.
Have you ever realized I'm really good at doing 7?
And add.
Have you ever realized that?
Negative 10. And multiply. And add. Now, why are you really good at 7? I don't. You had a teacher that made you memorize that. I don't know.
What's the extra?
All right, so listen, this is only efficient if you can interpret your answer. So start, this is the remainder. So when you divide these two things, you get x to the third. Say it with me. Minus 9x squared minus 6x. So you can do plus negative 2 over, or you can do minus 2 over. It doesn't matter. The quote of the day. Make a difference.
Be strong. Be strong.
I don't know what. Will, what are you doing?
You're not doing nothing, Will.
Let's do another. Pick one. I heard 4. Pick one that needs a placeholder. Like that. No, you can't simplify that. Leave it. Which one? Yes, let's look at 12. Thank you, Bella. Yeah, you will. I hear that frequently. I'm sorry. All right. Can I synthetically divide this one? How do you know? But does it lend itself for synthetic division? Yes, because it's x and a number. There's no coefficient or exponent. I'll get it out in a minute, I promise. What goes outside the upside down? Negative 9. I don't know, but what coefficients go in here right now? 1, 9, 0. How did you know it was a 0? Don't forget your placeholder. That's right. You need a 0x squared. 7 and 61. I don't know. 72? I don't know. No, that's 32. Do it on the paper. That's fine. Drop it.
What is 18 times 9, everybody?
Multiply.
What's 18 times 9?
Add. Multiply. Add. Multiply. Add. Multiply. Oh, negative 63. I don't know why you were doing 18 times 9. Where? Interpret the answer. Now let's start with this far column. This is the remain. What if I get a 0 there? Is that okay? Yes. That means no remainder, which means it goes in evenly, right? Which means it's a what? Starts with an F. What is it called if you divide something and you don't get a remainder? Factor. It's a factor. That's exactly right. If you divide by, that's what we'll springboard on that tomorrow. So we just leave them off, right? Just like whenever we put a placeholder in, we hold it with 0x whatever. It just means that that's not there. So this answer interpreted, yep, x to the third plus 7. And here, I'll do this one the other way, plus negative 2 over x plus 9. But if you did minus 2 over x plus 9, that works as well. Does that make sense? What? What's 31 days? Guess what's 30? Oh, in 31 days? Your birthday. Is it? That's this constant column here.
October starts tomorrow?
On what? Because they were zeros. So these two in the middle here were zeros, so they kind of went away. All right, let's do one more. Pick one, anyone. I did. Why would I? Up here, I add it when it's not there. It just tells me that that term's not there. No. Give me one, anyone. Come on, come on. Go quick. All right, I want you to watch how quick these go because I want you to really see. It's really not as much as it looks like if I give you 25 of these. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, you pass that back. All right, what goes outside? 8. Do I need any placeholders? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, constant. Nope. Give me the coefficients. 3. Yeah. Number 6. Yep. 8 times 3 is negative 26 plus 24 is, yes, multiply. Add. Multiply. Multiply. Add. It's not. Multiply. Add. So I always, before I interpret, I do a little check down here. I put my So when you divide this, you get 3x to the fourth minus 2x squared minus 2x squared. Which means, oh, it's in. It should be in. Now I'm gonna. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter.